Hello viewers, thank you for tuning in to ACN, African Christian Network. My name is Kezia Tutu. We're at the 24th annual 2017 Siena Convention hosted by the United Volta Association of New York. And this year's theme is Improving Health Delivery Systems in Ewaland. Join me as we speak to council members of the Ewa Association as well as attendees of this year's convention. We will be speaking upon their theme and also the purpose of their work, so stay tuned. Hello viewers, I'm standing with the Executive Director of Administration for the Siena Convention. And your name is?
And my name is Moses Klumensa.
Mr. Moses, could you tell us a little bit about what you do as the Executive Director?
Okay, as the Executive Director of Siena, my responsibility is to oversee the administration of the entity. In this case, what I meant by the entity is that we raise funds to fund programs back home in Ghana. Siena basically stands for Council of Ewa Associations in North America. So we have about 14 member associations, and we have undertaken so many projects back home in Volta region, in Ewa-speaking regions. So what we do is to raise funds, basically.
Okay, and how do you go about overseeing how those funds are used, or is that not a part of what you do? Could you just shed some light on that for us?
Okay, so funds are raised in many ways. One, from member associations. The member associations raise funds from their individual groups, and these funds are then sent to the Siena, which is the umbrella group itself. Then we have set up systems where we ensure that every money collected is properly accounted for. We have administrators, we have accountants, we have bookkeepers, and we have well-educated and people with the right skill sets to manage the association. So there's no way that one could think that money will find its way to the wrong place.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'm standing here with the president of Siena. Your name is?
Dr. Peter Nathaniel Abochi.
Doctor, could you tell our viewers why it is important to have this association?
It's important for Ewas of West Africa to have an association and have an organization that caters to the needs, development needs of our people back home. And when I say our people back home, I'm talking about Ewas in Ghana, the Volta region, Ewas in Togo, Ewas in Benin. It's a lot of needs back home. Needs in the social arena, needs economic needs, needs in terms of infrastructure, for example, schools, hospitals, potable water. These are the kinds of things that Siena is interested in. And I think we count ourselves lucky to be away from home and being in Canada and the US, and we believe that our presence here can be harnessed for the good of our people back home.
And like you said, this organization provides resources for Ewas in the Volta region in Ghana, Benin, as well as Togo. What are some accomplishments, specific accomplishments you've made towards these countries?
So we've been around for 24 years. Actually, we're celebrating our 24th anniversary. Over the years, we've donated hospital equipment to Korle Bu and to hospitals and clinics in the Volta region and to some in Togo. We do have a scholarship program which awards scholarships to high school students in Ghana, Togo, and Benin. We've had that for 15 years. We construct school buildings. We have a 6-classroom block in Soviet in the Volta region. We have a 3-classroom block in Tanyigbe, Anyigbe, near Ho in the Volta region. We have a 6-classroom block also in Keta, which was inaugurated this year, April 2007. We also have a clinic project in Alokwegbe in Togo, and currently we also have another clinic project in Amuzokope in Togo. Our next project, as at this point, is to construct a bridge across 2 rivers in the Volta region so that students, pregnant women, market women, and old people who need to travel from their communities to the bigger town of Akachi don't have to swim across a river in order to get to those places. We believe that a footbridge is necessary because it is really sad seeing our people having to swim across a river just to access those services, especially school children.
And my final question, what feedback have you gotten, or what are some reactions you've personally witnessed of these communities that you're helping, the Ewas in these countries? How do they react to know that, they have the support system here?
I think over the past 24 years, we haven't done a particularly good job of advertising ourselves. And presently, that is one of the most important initiatives that this organization needs to undertake. For example, I just had a speaker today at this convention who has been in New York for more than 20 years. She's never heard of Sienna. She works for the UN. So we brought her in, and she was like, you guys are doing a very poor job of advertising yourself. Considering the fact that you've been around for 24 years, you've done all that I've talked about, you need to be better known than this. So it is our goal, at least for the next 2 years, to be known more widely in Ghana, in Togo, Benin, and especially in the US and Canada. And I also like to say that Sienna actually consists of 17 individual associations from Canada and the US. That is what Sienna involves.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm with the Volta Regional Minister of Ghana. What your name is?
My name is Dr. Archibald Yaulecha.
Doctor, what does Sienna mean to you?
Sienna means a lot to me because as the Minister of State in charge of the Volta region, and if you know about Sienna, Sienna is the Council of Ebe Associations of North America. And North America, the association includes Togo, Ghana, and Benin. So a majority of them are Ghanaians, and therefore they are from the Volta region of Ghana. So when I was invited to come, I got excited because this is a group that can partner with us back home to move the development of our region forward. So I came to have discussions with them and to share them what our vision for the development of Volta region is and what role I think they can also play to make an impact back at home. So I'm very excited to be here.
And being the regional minister of the Volta region, you know what the Ewas there need, you know what their expectations are. Could you shed some light on some of their needs and what they expect of Sienna?
Yeah, I think the people of the region would expect their counterparts in the diaspora to be much more involved in the development of their areas. They are doing their best, but whatever they're doing must be in line with government policy and plans, and must be in line with what the people need. At the moment, we have great plans for our people with infrastructure in the region, to the potential for tourism and job creation, and especially agriculture. And, our government policy of one DC, one factory, planting for food and jobs, planting for jobs and investments, and other things that we have on paper that we are rolling out back at home. We need to share with them so that we can find out what role they can also play. And they are over here, and they may have links with investors, people who may be interested in investing in our country. And we need to give them information so that they're able to sell our country in general and our region in particular. So that's quite exciting.
Thank you very much, Minister. I'm here with the president of Novishi Association of New Jersey. Your name is?
My name is Divine Tamaklo.
What does this year's theme, Sienna theme, mean to you?
It means a lot because Sienna has been actually involved in undertaking a lot of projects in Ghana. And I would say Novishi Association is proud to be part of this convention because our main goal is to help the underprivileged in Ghana and also to support in terms of education and health.
Thank you very much.